Greetings everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, last episode we successfully took on the bandit stronghold of Greetings everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, last episode we successfully took on the bandit stronghold of Pribyslavitz, and was given a room of our own in Perkstein, at the lower castle. I don't know how often I'll be using it, considering that I do still want to visit Teresa from time to time. But, of course, our lovely lord, Sir Radzig, wants to see us in the upper castle. Because apparently, while we were battling in Pribyslavitz, another gang of bandits attacked Merhoyed. However, the villagers not only held off the raiders, but even took one captive. Sir Radzig wants me to interrogate him. Now, that's cool and all. But I can't be bothered with that right now because I have other things I'd rather be doing. For example, I noticed after that quest we have a couple of new icons on the map. Specifically, there's a new DLC quest that I can start north from Ledechko. There's another one in Talmberg. And of course, I still haven't resolved the situation with the Restless Spirit, right? Alois's wife. Among other things, because I'm also looking at this now. I'm kind of like, so what is this in the end? I walked up to it before and it looked kind of guarded. I wonder if this is another unmarked town, and if I actually walk over there, I'll put it on the map like Pribyslavitz. So, at any rate, I'm currently in Ratai. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride past, talk to Teresa, get up to Ledechko, ask around, see if I can find the grave of Alois's wife. And then I'll keep moving forward. So, let's get a move on.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
I should say so.
Okay.
The bishop's vicar came to Ujits, and not even Sir Hanush knows what he's after in these parts. Something must be up, but I couldn't tell you more than that.
Okay.
Master Bailiff?
Nothing of it.
So there's apparently a new clue. There might be a new quest that's available around here somewhere, but I don't know where I'm supposed to find this guy. Master Hanush doesn't know about where he's from, etc. 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 It's possible if he's talking about Master Hanush that the dude is hanging out in northern Ratai, but I'll worry about that later once I actually get there. Like whenever I actually come back for this. For the time being, though, I'm still going to go with the original plan, but it is possible that I'm going to start getting new side quests in all of the various regions. So I guess I will be stopping by all the innkeepers again and asking if there's anything new for me to do. But let's get going. Would you like to go on a date?
I've got something for you. I hope you won't need them, but just in case.
Bandages again? Yep, that's what I thought. You want to go somewhere?
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Great. Where are we going? I have no idea where we're going. We literally... Okay, we went to the wheel again. We went to the pub again.
Henry, I don't want to complicate things, but how do you think it will be between the two of us? After all that's happened to us both, you're all I have left in my life. But you've got a lot of work for Sir Radzig and I'm afraid you'll have to leave me too.
Well, unfortunately, that... Again, with KCD2 coming out fairly soon, and you having been in zero promotional material, this may yet come to pass. But in the context of this game right now, and Henry not knowing the future, I'm just gonna say everything will be alright.
Have no fear. I'll never leave you. Wherever my duties might take me, we'll still be together. After all, you're all that's left to me, too. And even though everything might change...
Yeah, okay, at least you're opening that line of thought.
Promise me something.
What's that? Anything.
Anything.
Promise me you'll take care of yourself. Even if you were to go away for a long time and meet other girls. If I were to lose you too. I don't know what I'd do.
That I can promise, yes.
Just promise me.
Yeah, that I can promise.
Thank you. I know it's a hard thing to promise, but... You know, well, we ought to be heading back. I still have work to do. Besides,
Sounds
you
good.
don't want to see me crying like a baby here.
Also
Definitely
true.
not. You'd start me off too.
Right then. Let's go.
And 0 time passes when we do this, so it's not like I'm losing anything. Now, I have to get back off to Ledechko, so I will
Again?
see you in like a week or so.
See you again sometime.
Yes. Come by again.
Alright, catch you later. How's my food situation? Pretty good. How is my dog situation? Also good. I did offload a couple of items from the Battle of Pribyslavitz. Granted, I didn't really have much time to actually do any looting while I was down there during the battle, but, you know, I'll take any extra gold. I actually lost out on gold because I bought a bunch of tailor kits because I was low on those. So I got a couple of tailor kits and small tailor kits as well. So I'm no longer at the mercy of running out of those when I desperately need them after a big battle, you know? So, DLC quest popping up really soon, apparently, according to my map. Oh! It's moved! It was up here before. Huh? Oh, you're the DLC quest. It was you the whole time, Radzig. Hey, bud. Can I talk to you? Or you're on your horse and don't want to talk to me. That's kind of annoying, sir. I mean, I guess I could ride with him all the way back to the castle. This is one way to do it, right? I don't even need to do anything. I'm literally just standing here. Oh. Okay, so I guess if I wait a couple of hours, he'll end up back in Ratai, and then I can talk to him to start the DLC. In which case, I think it is worth my time to do. So, I guess I'm running back to Ratai. So, it turns out, despite me saying, oh, I'm just going to ignore the main quest and the upper castle and everything, Radzig gives me a DLC quest, but he's also my quest target. I kind of only want to get the DLC quest off of him. Or maybe I should wait. I don't know what I want to do anymore. My original plan has now been thrown topsy-turvy. Alright, I'm going to go and run and talk to him. Maybe we can start the next section. But then, I just want to accept the DLC quest and do that. And ignore the main quest for a little bit. Ah, there we go.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Pribyslavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
It's ramping up. That's bad.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord.
Greetings, lad.
Hey.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Pribyslavitz. The bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took 1 captive.
Okay.
He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
This sounds like a timed
Your
quest.
Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you
Oh, hey,
are
it's
the
this
bearer
guy. I
of
remember
good
you.
tidings. Or so I gather.
You were
from the
about to
point
be
you
betrothed to Teresa
Tell
at
me,
one point.
How many groschen did we find in Pribyslavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles.
I see.
What?
Facsimiles.
I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir.
I love how he's just holding his head in the background, Radzig.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes,
Mr.
they're
Tobias?
forgeries.
This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Minor value. It looked like he was going to a toilet for a moment there.
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Dopredel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, Find out their numbers and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
True enough.
They haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhayed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhayed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Okay, I can do
Also-
that. I will swing by Merhayed
All of us.
in like 3 months.
Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
I really hope that it is not timed. I'm also hoping that you will now give me that DLC quest, because you have denied me for long enough, sir.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Quite a bit, actually. Captive in Merhayed?
Henry, have you questioned that prisoner in Merhayed yet?
No, I have not. I've taken, like, one step out
Then
the
get on
door.
with it. What are you waiting for, boy?
You have side quests for me. Is there anything else I can do for you?
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Pfeiffer has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Skalitz?
In a manner of speaking. Master Pfeiffer has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
That's fine with
Can they
me.
really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Pfeiffer. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
All right.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
I could have
Well,
sworn
thank
he
you.
just walked past
I'll go and
us.
see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal. Good
Thank
luck,
you. Smell you later. I could have sworn he's the guy in green, isn't he? Well, there's Hanush walking off. Talk to the chief engineer. I swear he's close by. Yeah, he's like just in front of me. Yeah, there he goes. So run off, talk to him. There's apparently a quest I can do here. Maybe Hanush. And then I need a double back for Radzig. There is now so much for me to do
What
again.
business have
Oh
you?
dear. It's good, but I'm also kind of concerned. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm going to have to like loop around every town again and see what's new. So Radzig sent me.
Are you Chief Engineer Pfeiffer?
Yes, I am. What can I do for you?
Sir Radzig sent me to be of service to you.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. It's high time we started putting things to rights. There's been quite enough dithering.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skalitz mines, the most likely source.
Okay, so you want me to
really
go
think
back to the
someone could be
mines?
stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
So you're sending me all the way back up to Skalitz. Okay. I mean, I will go there eventually.
Is that the yard next
Where
to
is the yard?
Skalitz Mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt
doubt
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
I would suspect, like, even the Cumans would have run off with that. And the waterworks?
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
Okay, and the mine gallery?
You said mine gallery. Just one.
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Okay.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Fair enough. You think someone will be expecting me there?
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing a pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see.
I believe it, yep.
Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me.
I've heard some talk.
Well, I'd say there's real grounds for your forebodings. I heard from one Skalitz miner that someone may have found something there and didn't report it.
I knew it. That bastard Nemoy and his cronies. Christ above. I want the lot of them clapped in irons.
The lot of them? How many are there? A dozen? Two
I'm
dozen?
literally like, who's
How am
Nemoy
I
again?
to arrest them all?
Yes, yes.
Is that the guy who tried to
Quite
punch
right.
me out for not giving him
It'll
a job?
be enough to take Nemoy. He's a serpent leading the others on the path of evil.
So I should look in the mine, and if anyone's there and I find Nemoy, I should bring him to you in irons.
Exactly. But proceed with caution. The punishment for stealing the king's silver is burning at the stake.
Oh dear.
Those people will be capable of anything if cornered.
That's pretty
even
severe.
Murder.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
God be with you.
Okay, so that's that. The plot thickens. So now I have to go all the way back to Skalitz. Merhoyed I'm going to ignore, so I'm just gonna straight up take that off of my... Can I even show that up? Take that off? Yes, I can. Okay. And then Tomberg has a quest. Hanush might have something for me because he's got like a quest giver thing now. And then, again, the DLC quest. So, Hanush, you apparently live in this church? Oh, never mind. I must have missed the house. No, he came back out. What were you doing? You just going in for a quick prayer? Radzig, do not leave the city. No, Radzig. Okay. He's probably going back to his castle at Perkstein. I hope. Alright, Sir Hanush.
Greetings. What do you need?
I need to talk to you.
Henry! Just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
Okay, this is what the other guy was telling me about.
The Archbishop's
Yep.
vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
In Uzhitz? That's far. What does a vicar do? Well,
I'm sorry,
I mean...
but I'm not really up on religious ranks, sir. What does a vicar do, exactly?
You don't have to apologize. It's the devil's own work to make sense of their twisted hierarchy. The vicar is short for vicarious, meaning in place of. He has full power to act on his superior's behalf.
Okay, and who's the superior?
In this case, sadly, the superior in question is that nincompoop, Archbishop Zbigniew Hare of Hassenburg.
Okay, Archbishop Hare? What should I do about him?
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible he's here to size up my estate, which would be even worse.
I understand. And then what?
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back to Prague.
And how can
I mean, I'm very
encourage
persuasive.
him to do that? I can't just kick him out, can I?
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him I've sent you to assist him.
Alright,
I understand.
sounds good.
And my task is to assist him in finding nothing.
Indeed.
He's all the way up in Uzhitz, though. What if there actually are heretics?
And what if there really are heretics?
My boy, have you ever seen a heretic?
No.
He's gonna say, there you go. Yeah,
see?
yep.
I haven't either. Most of the time, the prelates just invent them to scare folk with. So don't put much faith in their existence.
But
What if there really are some? Then deal with them. But make sure that interfering bastard gets out of here.
Alright, will do. You have a problem with the Archbishop?
are you at odds with the Archbishop in some way, sir?
No, I've never even seen him. But that's no guarantee he doesn't have his eye on my estate.
But how could he get his hands on it?
He's an archbishop. They have long fingers, my boy. And now, without the king around, it's the perfect time to amass a nice little hoard. Believe me, I know. They say in Prague that he's a complete dolt. But I rather doubt that.
He didn't get to
Why?
power by being adults.
All the Hare clan are as shrewd as they come. I know that better than most.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll get started right away, allegedly, crossing my fingers.
Very well. I'll get going straight away.
Good luck, lad. And be careful. Clergymen are wily weasels. So take care.
Alright,
careful.
noted. Thank you.
Don't worry, Sir Hanush.
God be with you.
Waldensians. Well, telling me to go back up to Uzhitz for this. King Silver's all the way up north, so I'm ignoring that. And then this is going to be up in Uzhitz. Literally have to go all throughout the map again. And then I need to go and nag my buddy Radzig, who is going back out of the city. Where the heck is he going? Radzig, you couldn't stop and talk for like 2 seconds? Oh, okay. That's not annoying at all. I guess I could just wait out an hour and see where he ends up. Herbalism perks. Purely because I read a herbalism book at one point, and now I'm getting free herbalism skill whenever I rest or wait, which is good. Let's eat some of this just to empty out the old inventory a little bit more. No, I nearly ate the bread and ruined my my buff. That would have been really bad. Okay. Where is he now? He's going back up somewhere. Where is this man going? Okay, well, I have to get up there myself anyway, so I guess I'm gonna pass him on the way to Ledechko. Let's get running.
Powder made of the bones of St. Thomas.
Well, since I'm here in Ledechko now, I may as well ask the innkeep if there's anything to do in the town. I definitely sped right past Radzig on the way here. Hey.
God be with you.
Yes, yes, and with you. Ask about the grave.
I hear there's a grave in the woods round here. Do you know how I can find it?
You mean where they buried that mad woman?
Yes.
They say on some nights her ghost wanders the woods. But you'll find the grave when you head up to the woods and keep some way off to the right from the stream.
Okay.
It's hard enough to see in daylight. If it's dark, you're sure to get lost.
Well, it's about to be dark, so that's not great.
Sure, I'll find it.
If I were you, I wouldn't go looking for it. It's not a good place.
Superstitious. Did you mark it on my map? There's a Ratai tournament tomorrow. Oh. Well, I kind of want to deal with that, too. Lada's grave is fairly close by, actually. It's just, like, up over the hill. Like, up... No, on this side. So, beyond the farmland and up on the hillside. Okay, that's fine. That's not that far. What's happening around here?
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something.
Okay, tell me what.
Two rogues, Matthew and Fritz, have finally cleared off.
Okay.
No loss, I can tell you. Shy of work, the pair of them. But when there's mischief to be made, they jump at the chance. I hear them made themselves at home in the tavern in the glade. Well, their custom I can do without. Andrew's welcome to them.
Alright. So they're over in the tavern in the glade, which I know about, all the way over here. Oh, okay, they're on my map as quest givers now. Cool. It's kind of cool that I mean, obviously it feels like we've opened up a new act, right? Like after doing that story quest, now we've got a bunch of other things happening. I guess I should probably rent a room.
What's happening around here?
Nothing much, thanks.
Okay, so that's that.
I'll be with you.
I actually don't want to rent a room right now. I want to find the grave and then double back, I think. So find the grave, double back to Ratai, take part in the tournament, and then once again continue my journey. Okay, I like how my task sheet has expanded, quite significantly, might I add. So Radzig is still on his way into town. I don't know where he's going, or if he's gonna keep riding, at night, or if he's gonna stop and do like a layover. I would like him to do a layover, because then I can actually talk to him while he's here. Now, I believe the grave is up here somewhere. Up in this area. They say it's not a good place, but I'm like, what do you mean? It's just literally overlooking a hill. It's right here.
Ah, this must be it. May she rest in peace, Lord.
You made it sound like it was so hard to find this. I'm literally like, it's like literally overlooking the town. Okay. It's not even a bad place to be buried. I mean, realistically. It's not such a bad... I don't have my... Do I need to dig her up? Why am I doing this again? I found her grave. I found out all I need to know and got what's needed. Now I need to go back to the apothecary. Oh, we have to do an exorcism over the grave. I was this close to getting a spade. A shovel out of my horse. Okay. Let's see if I can make it back to Ratai by nightfall. Or I guess we can also see if if Radzig is willing to talk to me at any point. Because while he's on his horse, he doesn't seem to want to communicate. Which is kind of annoying. We can very easily talk while we're on horses, sir. There he is. And it's not like I can pull him off the horse. Because that would be assault. No, I can't do anything. Okay, well, I'm gonna ride back to town.
Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
I do, actually. That's why I'm following you. Yes, I want to bet.
Betting on the... I'm glad to...
I'm betting everything. I'm sitting on 30k gold.
A nice little wait.
I am not concerned.
Good luck, then.
Alright, thank you. I will... You close the door behind me. I will now go to bed and participate in the morning. Herbalism went up, but I don't really know what to invest in. Herb picking activity will add experience to your strength stat too. I'm immediately taking that. Thank you. I mean, I haven't been picking any herbs in the last, like, I don't even know, like 10 episodes, but, you know, it's still nice to have as an option. Now I wait a couple of hours and then participate in the tourney. Sounds like a plan. I'm here, Harold.
Greetings.
Let me in.
I'd like more. And I. Goodbye.
Here we go. Off to another tournament.
Henry of Skalitz.
Yep.
From the company of Sir Radzig Kubla.
That's me.
Who will measure his skills against Yera of Benishov.
No idea who you are.
Mercenary by profession.
You're the first
Let us
fight.
wish the combatants luck.
Watch me lose horribly to the first fighter. Are you gonna tell us that we're using swords now? Yep.
Bout will afford plenty of entertainment.
Will it though?
We will witness a duel with longswords.
Okay, any second now. Good. Nope. Nice. Nice. Okay, knock him into a wall. And jab, jab, jab. Easy enough. Next.
The first victor in our tourney is Henry of Skalitz.
I'm ready for the second round at any moment. Sword and board, got it.
Bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner.
It probably
Our
will.
warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Okay. Nope. Nice. Knock him down. Jab. Well done. Go for the face. Nope, nope. Go for the face. It almost feels rude that I'm just stabbing him like that in the face, but it's the most effective way to do damage. There you go. Next.
And the second duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
Some other guy who looks almost exactly the same.
Face in this round will be Stephen of Deliverance, spearman in the company of Sir Radzig Kubla, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kubla. Welcome,
all right.
Our warriors.
A colleague.
The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Any second. I'm so impatient with this kind of thing. No, go away. Nope. Nope. Ow. This is fine. You basically did no damage. And you're done.
The combatant
Who emerges victorious from the first round is Henry of Skalitz.
Correct. Alright, I'm ready for round 2.
Change weapons for the second bout.
Axe
Prepare
and
to watch
shield.
A fierce fight with axes and shields.
Okay. No. I'm noticing my Master Strike success has gone up a little bit. I assume it's because I'm getting better with these weapons. I assume. Oh, he got me. Ow. Okay, I got put into a corner. Don't like that. Okay, this is fine. No. Push him back. Smack. That's fine. We'll continue doing this. Are you still up? You are still up. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Nice. Less nice. Still fine. I wonder if he's actually taking proper damage when I do that. Stop. Go. Okay. I'm a little tired, apparently. I cannot see what's going on at all. That was a little awkward. I literally went through the man. Okay, we'll build up our stamina a bit. Knock him back. Okay, total miss. We'll keep this up. I mean, at least that got his head.
Fuck this!
Yeah, exactly. You should give up. I know we're co-workers, but... Know when you were beaten, sir. Okay, not good. No, okay. I just didn't click anything in time. That's my fault. Get him. Go down already. You're tougher than the previous champion that I fought in this tournament. Alright. Nope. Nope. Knock him back. Jab. There you go.
And the second duel was won by Henry
Surprisingly
of
challenging. Well
Skalitz.
done.
He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
Alright, and what are you?
Face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kubla.
That is me,
And
yes.
he will face Coleman, man-at-arms of Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Alright, we'll see how this goes.
Welcome, our warriors.
What is Hanish's men?
The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Alright, any second now we can start. There we go. Okay, didn't even block that. Well done.
Fuck!
Knock him back. Jab. No. Nice, nice, nice. Even better. This is the third round? You sure? Ow. Okay. I mean, at least he did Master Riposte. Only one, but he did it. Didn't even block the other attack. That's fine, I can take those. Ow. I wasn't allowed to respond to that for whatever reason. Okay. Knock him back, go for the jab, it went through him. Nope. Total miss, that's okay. Knock him back. Nope. Knock him back, tried and true. Okay. We'll just keep it up. There you go.
And the winner of the first bout is...
This is still dangerous. I literally could have taken his eye out. He doesn't even want to look at me. He knows he's beaten.
Change weapons for the second bout. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Alright. Here we go.
Shit!
Go back there. Okay, Master Strike, that is fine.
Peace!
Jab! Nope. I like that I can overpower them all now. It's kind of crazy how Black Peter was the toughest guy. Like, I don't understand how the tournaments get easier after you win. Like, I get it, I guess, technically, because now you can grind for the gear and stuff. But the challenge has gone down, which is a little disappointing. What is this guy doing? He's not doing anything. What was that? Alright.
He is Henry of Skalitz.
I like how they're not even watching the championship bout. They're just eating their lunch.
Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzig Kobila. His
Correct
prize will
me.
be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
Alright, I'm ready. Are you going to give me another armor piece? One that will hopefully be as good, if not better, than what I'm already wearing? Get down here. I also have to go back to Miller, Peshek for my prize. Alright.
Here, Henry.
Nice,
Your
a helmet.
prize.
The problem is, it covers my face, so I won't be able to see. So I don't want to actually wear it. Major issue. Lords of Lepa Hound Skull. It also makes my damage go down. I never like it when my damage goes down. I'm not a big fan of the random cloth on the top of the helmet. That's just going to go on my horse forever. Alright, well. Ratai tourney complete. Where the heck is he? What is he doing up there? He's just at a camp. Oh, he went... Okay, he moved camps from Merhoyed to between Talmberg and Merhoyed. That's where Radzig lives now.
I still
Okay.
think what they did to Ermin isn't right.
What did they do to him? No, I helped him out. Ermin's fine now. The opposing executioner didn't do a good job, so we're all good. Okay, so return to Peshek, just get my money. I don't think I'll even include that in the video. Buy some food and then dip out. So I was about halfway to Ledechko when I remembered, oh, I should probably talk to the shopkeep, the apothecary, to finish off Restless Spirits. I know I'm trespassing, but his front door is still locked, so it's still bugged as hell. Hi.
I have everything we need.
Excellent. In that case, I'm ready too.
Let's meet after dark at the crossroads beyond Ledechko.
Sounds good. I'll meet you there. Okay, good. That's a promise. You better show up. You better not be standing in here at the shop at all times. Okay, so where do you want to meet? At the crossroads of Ledechko. Alright. So basically where I just was. I'll see you there. Horsemanship perk, huh? What can I possibly get at this point for horsemanship? Let's see. Rider in the storm, jockey, will never throw you outside of combat. Horse is wounded, it will run faster. Skittish in storms. I'll take jockey. Okay. I mean, there's nothing else I really want to invest for horse riding, so. We're still trying to get to Ledechko. Okay, I'm at the location. I'm gonna wait a couple of hours, and I really hope he shows up. I hope that this quest pulls him out from whatever thing he's stuck in at the moment, and he'll actually be here. Otherwise, he might just be stuck forever standing inside a shop, and I'll never be able to do the quest. I really hope that is not the case. We will see. Is he here? He's not here. Not off to a good start. Well, I literally waited there all night long. I waited by the hour and he never showed up. And it's too early for him to be open and he's still reading the book. So, the thing is, I've read about a potential solution. I think his guard is probably not awake. Because I don't know if I can fix this at this point. I believe if I choke him out, might not be happy about it, but if I choke him out, he'll drop the book. And if he drops the book, he might get unbugged. So I'm just going to leave him down here. Give me that back. And you better be fixed for tomorrow night. Or sorry, for tonight. I'll meet you there at the crossroads, sir. So the biggest issue at the moment is that there is no fast travel in hardcore mode, of course. So I literally have to spend like 5+ minutes traveling from town to town. Especially in a place, or in like a situation like this where it's just bugged. I'm kind of like, hey, I need to move beyond, like, you know, spend a lot of time just moving from place to place. So if you ever wonder why the episodes are getting a little shorter, it's because I have to cut out a lot of travel. Especially when something when nothing interesting happens. So at the moment, I'm thinking, in order to pass the time, since it's still early in the morning, it's only like 7, I don't want to waste the entire day waiting until like 12 a.m., right? In that case, I think what I can do is I can run off, talk to these two over by the inn of the Everglade Inn, or the inn in the Glade, something like that. And then pick up those quests, and then I can double back. Well, I can probably do those quests until it starts getting dark, and then I can double back to Ledechko. So that is currently the plan. You are pissing on the ground. Alright. Change in plan. I do actually remember being tipped off that there might be a couple of conflicting quests in this area. So I think what I would have to do actually is head up to Talmberg first, pick up a quest from there before pursuing these quests. So I'm going to leave that for later, in which case I will waste my day here. Hopefully waiting for the apothecary to show up, finish off this quest, and then I can head north and hopefully pick up both DLC quests while I'm here. It remains to be seen what will happen. There he is! Good stuff. Hey.
Ah, good. You're here. Come with me.
Yes, come with me. We finally made it happen, at least. I notice your torch doesn't... Oh no, it does have a light. Cast the spell over the grave. Wonderful. I think it's just up this way. You are following, right? You are following, right? Where'd he go? Okay, I'm just gonna run ahead and hope that... Oh no, he's going, he's going. He knows better than I where it is. It's up the hill, that's all I remember. It's like up there somewhere. So I just have to climb up here, run off over there, and meet him straight ahead. Oh, it's on my map. Perfect. Alright, any second now, buddy. Well, he took his sweet time, but he eventually made it. Alright, you do your thing. You don't have the Necronomicon on you anymore, though.
Start the exorcism so we can go and get some sleep.
I hope that's not going to be a problem. Okay, good. He memorized it. That's good. That's good.
Galubara, Namtabara, Ashakbara, Kikimbara.
Okay.
Zianakampa, Zikiakampa, Galubara, Namtabara.
What's that? Go on.
Oh.
That's what matters. Just keep going.
I think that's enough. The ghost must surely be banished by now. Now let's get out of here before something worse appears. Go and see the widow tomorrow to find out if it helped. I'm going home.
Thanks for the help.
Alright, smell you later. So, I still need to stay here in town, in order to talk to Drahomira in the morning, so we can do that. Ow, fall damage. Alright, Drahomira, let's talk.
God watch over you.
Well, actually, first things first, I need to buy food, because I'm kind of low on it. Give me some salami and smoked sausage, my usual go-tos. I'm sitting on 31k, I realistically don't even need to haggle, but this is fine. I'll do it for 40. I'll do it for 44. Okay, we cast a spell, by the way. Did it work?
We cast a spell over Lada's grave. It wasn't for the faint of heart.
Mary, Mother of Mercy. And not even that helped.
No?
What? Do you mean to tell me it was all for nothing?
Only the Lord himself can help me now. I'll need the parish priest.
Well, why didn't you go and see him right at the start?
Right?
What would he think of me? Herbalists have always handled ghosts. But now what other choice do I have? Go and ask him what I can do.
Alright. Well, thank you for the 200 gold, I guess.
Fine. I'll go and see him. But I swear this is the last thing I'm doing for you.
I've done
You
a
have
lot
my
for this lady.
gratitude. Take a few groschen for everything you've done for me so far. Once the ghost is gone, you'll get more.
What am I supposed to do?
What am I
Father
supposed to
Godwin.
Go and see the priest.
Back in Uzhitz?
Tell him
Okay.
about the restless spirit that's haunting me.
Alright. I've been sent on so many wild goose chases. So now I have a reason to go to Uzhitz. And Skalitz, which apparently I'm wanted. Who the heck wants me in Skalitz? Why am I being marked as a criminal there? No one lives in Skalitz now. Huh? Okay, sure. So I'm gonna run up. Talk to... I guess I can go talk to, Radzig first. Ride into Talmberg, talk to whoever this is. Pick up the quest that apparently is stopping me from doing this, and then we'll see from there. I have actually spent so much time recording because of the bug and running back and forth between cities and stuff. I don't know how long the video is at this point. It's probably only like 30 to 40 minutes long right now. I don't know. But with that out of the way, I'm going to head north out of town towards Merhoyed. So I just need to ride past and then take an immediate left. And follow the route, I guess, and then keep going. Alright, here we go. Oh, another challenger?
I want your money, bastard.
Oh.
And all your valuables. I'll slay you.
Alright, this is fine.
Best you can do.
I see. No, wait, let me get out my sword. Let me get out my sword. Let me get it out.
Call that combat.
Dog. Okay. This is fine. I don't know what happened to my main level up. That's fine. I don't know what happened to my shield.
Bring it on.
I need to take out this dog. Thank you. Thank you for the blood rush. Where am I going?
Go fucking hell.
Okay, this is fine. You are barely able to fight. And you're dead. Oh, there's a guy aiming at me. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm just gonna keep stabbing you repeatedly until you die. There you go. Look at that. Okay, well that was surprisingly effective. I forgot to pull out my shield, evidently. And this is still mostly good. I think I will blacksmith's kit it a little bit. There you go. Wonderful. Time to get looting. Free stuff. Hello, innkeep. What news do you have for me?
How may I serve you?
I need to know the local rumors.
How are the Talmberg folk getting on? Is it peaceful here?
Do you even have to ask? Some poachers have settled in the woods near the inn.
Okay.
A right band of them too. The master huntsman's at his wit's end with them. Maybe he could use your help.
Maybe he could. Where's the master huntsman, though? Where does he live? Oh. Oh, okay. So, like, these quest givers, they pop up on your map after you get the rumor. Maybe I've been misunderstanding how this all works. Huh. Also, it's kind of crazy that he lives, like, in the far outskirts of town. Are you his wife? Probably. Master Huntsman, we must speak. Hello there.
God save you.
Yes, and you. Is there any work for me here?
Master Huntsman, is there any work for me here?
There's always something that needs doing.
I believe
You're
it.
that Skalitz lad, aren't you?
Yes.
Sir Radzig's lackey.
I wouldn't use that word, but sure.
Sir Radzig is my liege, and I serve him faithfully. That doesn't make me a lackey.
As you wish. What matters to me is that you're no layabout looking for easy work. I have a job here I can't give to just anyone.
I'm listening.
We've been having terrible problems with poachers lately. In Sir Divish's forests, we've been finding gutted entrails of deer and rabbit nooses all over the place, but no sign of the bastards who put them there.
Okay, I can look for poachers.
Indeed. Whatever you learn will be useful to me.
Any suspects?
Do you suspect anyone?
Well, it's hard to say, but seeing how much harm they're causing, I'd say they're no crofters looking for a Sunday roast.
So it's commercial. Is that not what you're here for?
Shouldn't
True.
you be dealing with the poachers yourself?
I should, you're quite right. But when I ask the local folk anything, their mouths close up like clams. They're more scared of me than the devil.
Do you think
Okay, so I need to ask around.
Well, I don't know, maybe. But even if not, they'll never talk to me. They're scared I'll dig some skeleton out of their cupboard. You know, the smaller the village, the bigger the secrets. That's why I need an outsider to ask for me.
I understand.
Okay, I can do that. I'll try to find out what I can.
I'll try to find out something about them. Any advice about where to start?
Certainly. Ask around the village. Somebody must have seen or heard something.
Will
and
do.
It wouldn't hurt to
There's
ask
Hare
in
Hunt,
the
okay.
inn in the glade, the one on the road towards Neuhof.
Yep.
I've heard they serve good venison, and no shortage of it.
That's clear enough. As soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Thanks for your help, lad.
You're welcome. All right.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yes, and you. Let me ask Margaret, since she's already on her way up. And then I need to go into the castle in order to pick up the side quest, I believe. Why am I running on foot when I have a horse? Hello, folks. I have questions for ya.
I hope I can...
Yes, poacher trouble.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
I don't have time for gossip. If that's what you're after, go and speak to Olena.
Okay, I've seen her
You'll
walking
find her
around.
in the fisherman's hut by the pond.
Thank you.
See you later.
Listen to Olena's gossip. Where exactly is she right now? I should probably put that on as a quest. Oh, these are actual side quests. They're not actually in there as activities either. Okay. That's good. I like me some side quests. Where is she right now? Talmberg. She's at like the very edge of town. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, who's there?
Don't worry about me. I need to talk to Olena's I need to talk to Olena. I'm like 90% sure she's like down here and on the left, so. Just in this direction. I believe. Yep. Are you in your house or are you outside of it? Inside. Private area. Hi.
God watch over you. Good night.
Yes, I hear there are poachers around.
I heard there are poachers in the woods round here.
If only if it was just poachers. It's that sorcerer Hare. He's the one who's been running amok. I said he'd be back, and I said he'd be vengeful, and I was right both times.
That's twice now I've heard of hares. Are they related or not? Isn't that just a folktale?
Has anyone actually seen this Hannikin Hare? He seems to exist only as a bogeyman to frighten naughty children.
Oh, he exists all right, but he flits around in the forest like a shadow. They won't be catching him anytime soon, but Blacksmith's Betty heard some of their goings-on in the woods.
Who?
Goings-on? What's that supposed to mean?
Cavorting and raising hell. Sorcery!
You're leaning real close there, lady.
His sorcerer's apprentices, and they feast in the clearing in the woods. In the morning, they turn into ravens and scatter. Or so she says. But you'll have to ask Betty for more. Who knows what she saw?
Okay, sounds like
or
superstitious mumbo-jumbo to
what
me.
she was doing there with them.
Alright.
Well,
thanks, Olena. Who does Hare want revenge on? I don't know anything about Hare. Who is Hare?
Who does Hare want revenge on?
Master Huntsman Nicholas, of course. When the Hare disappeared, Nicholas took his Margaret and the huntsman's posting.
Oh,
So
okay.
Nicholas came out of it well.
That
So Nicholas
always knew
took
how
his
to
job
land on
and
his
his
feet.
wife. Or maybe not his wife, but his girl. Tell me about Hare.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
Ah, that was all years ago. He turned up here one day, no one rightly knew where from. He claimed up at the castle to be a nobleman's son, and so he got the office of Master Huntsman, and Margaret was promised him for his wife. Nobody could have known he was a sorcerer.
He just rode in one day and said he was someone's son? How'd they find out about his sorcery?
And how did his sorcery reveal itself?
Well, he was able to vanish into thin air in the forest right in front of folk. And I've heard it said he spoke to animals, too, though I don't know the truth of it.
That doesn't sound very convincing to me.
Yeah, not at all.
That's because you've not seen his marksmanship. It wasn't natural, the things he could do with that bow of his. They say he sold his soul for the gift of it.
What, just because he's good with a bow? Alright. How'd it go with Margaret?
How did it go with Margaret?
I'm not one to gossip.
Sure you're not.
She was a flighty lass in her younger years. She could never make up her mind which one she wanted, the Hare or Nicholas. So in the end, Fate decided for her.
What do you mean? What happened with Hare?
Oh, that was quite something. And then some on top of it. Sir Henry of Lipo was visiting here at the castle, and Hare snapped his guardsman's neck with his bare hands.
Okay, but why?
Of course, they found him out. But how do you keep a sorcerer under lock and key? You can't. That's your answer. And that Satan spawn slipped the net.
Oh, well. It's quite a wild story.
Yeah. So what happened with Hare then?
Any idea why he murdered the man?
No one knows, and most likely never will. But they say he was fully in the devil's power. There was a full moon, you see.
Sure. Did anyone see him do it?
Was he actually seen killing the guardsman?
I suppose so. Else they'd hardly know who did it, would they?
That's probably true.
Sure, or he was blamed. I want to ask about something else.
There is one other thing I want to ask.
Tell me about Hare again?
About Hannikin Hare.
Ah, that was all you...
Okay, same thing that we've already heard.
Well,
I'll be going.
Thanks for the chat.
Yeah,
Not
thank you
at
for
all.
that.
I always like a good chin wag.
I'm not one to gossip.
With you.
Okay, well, I'm still trespassing, so I'm gonna leave now. If I have to talk to Blacksmith's Betty, Betty is probably chilling over at the, Oh, she's not. Oh, good, because I was gonna say, the blacksmith is all the way up there. Turns out she's not that far away. In which case, I can easily ride over and talk to her. Which I will happily do. I guess I can go in this direction. Just take a left. She'll show up sooner or later, right? I say take a left, actually. She should just be across by the Conciliation Cross. So she should be up ahead. Somewhere over there.
What was that? Hey!
Yeah.
Oh hey, it's the house I stole from so long ago. Blacksmith's Betty, we must speak. Why are you called that anyway?
God save.
I'd like to ask about the poachers.
I've got a few questions about these poachers.
So ask.
Okay, that was to the point. What do you think about the poaching?
What do you make of this poaching that's been going on?
It's clear as day. Hannikin Hare's back. And putting those antlers on Nicholas's house? Well, we all know what that means, don't we? It's the sign of a cuckold, you mark my words.
Okay, seems legit. You mean the horns of a cuckold?
You mean to say his wife's cheating on him?
All I'm saying is she might be feeling the urge. It happens in the best of families.
Okay, more gossipers. Are you sure about Hare's return? Yeah, like, what proof is there? Could just be anyone.
Well, you're the first who's certain of Hare's return. So far, I've just heard vague rumors.
Well, now, I wouldn't say I'm completely sure.
Oh, okay.
I suppose some other mischief maker could have done it, but better the devil you know. And everyone hereabouts knows Hare.
That's not exactly what you said before.
You were singing a different song not long ago.
So? Why do you want to know so much, anyway?
It's nothing to you, but I'm helping Nicholas unmask that local poaching gang.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did I succeed
Well,
or fail?
Now you know. And you also know not to keep anything from me. So, what's the story with that Hare?
All right.
Okay, good.
Tell
There
you
you
what
go.
I know, but promise not to tell Nicholas I said it.
Okay.
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover. So, out with it.
It's to do with Margaret, his wife. They say it's all because of her.
Keep going.
Yep, please elaborate. I saw
know
Margaret.
full well Hare's here, because Margaret admitted as much.
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the woods till she came by and they exchanged some words. Words was all she told
Well,
me.
I guess I need
Who
to go
knows
and talk
where
to
I
Margaret
sort of
herself,
got
won't
to.
I?
And what did they speak about?
I don't know, but if Nicholas knew they'd met, he'd most likely kill her.
Okay, that seems a bit drastic, yes.
Oh no, Margaret wouldn't joke about something like that.
Are you sure about Hare's return?
Well, you're the first who...
Well, now.
Okay, we're just going through this again.
But you know who Radzig...
Of course.
I'm his right-hand man.
Okay, so this is the
I'm
alternate
helping the huntsman catch
alternate
the poachers.
dialogue.
So, I'm not someone you should be messing around.
All right, I'll tell you what I know. but promise not to...
Okay, this is literally just leading to the same dialogue. Who is this Hannikin Hare?
Who's this Hannikin Hare, anyway?
Hannikin Hare? There was a time he was master huntsman here, and Margaret was set to be his wife. But then he got himself accused of murder and fled before they could hang him. Margaret and his job both ended up going to Nicholas.
Okay. What happened between Hare and Margaret?
So what's the story between Hare and Margaret?
It was complicated. He wanted her and she wanted him too, I reckon. At least for a while. But then she hitched up with Nicholas and now she says she never had a thought of wedding Hannikin Hare.
Okay. And what's the story between Hare and Nicholas?
So what went on between Hare and the huntsman?
Those two? There was no love lost between them from the moment Hare arrived. And then Margaret got involved. It was a messy business.
Can I talk to Margaret directly about this?
Do you
Hannikin
think
Hare's
Hare
crime.
really killed that man?
Who knows the truth of it now? I did find it all a bit odd. Hare never was much of a hothead. But then again, no one really knew him that well. And Margaret never wanted to speak of it. Wouldn't hear a word about it.
Well, I'm very good at persuasion, so that'll be everything.
That's all I need.
Nice.
Thanks.
Speech level up.
God be with you.
Happy about that. Let's take a look. Speech. I guess it's a main skill, isn't it? Final offer, Silver Tongue, trustworthy middleman. Increases your speech skill when haggling. When a trader loses patience, they've never lost... Well, only like one has ever lost patience. Merchants will be more willing to buy stolen items. Don't care, Silver Tongue it is. Thank you.
Is there something you need?
Yes. Actually, my marker still says to talk to you for some reason. It still tells me to talk to you. Come out so I can actually chat. Come out so I can chat. I'm stuck. I'd like to ask about the poachers.
So ask.
I heard you saw something odd in the forest. Oh, I went through all this trouble and never actually asked for the main question. My
I heard
bad.
you saw something fishy in the forest.
That's right, I did.
Okay, please
Can you describe
elaborate.
what you saw?
It was after dark, I remember that. I went up past the castle along by the clearing, and I saw someone had lit a fire, and there were figures singing and dancing, and I could hear the whistling of a pipe. And I could smell roast meat. It was like a feast of some sort. Only I thought maybe it was some witch's Sabbath, so I was afraid to stay too long in case they saw me.
Okay, where is this clearing?
Where is the clearing?
A short walk north of the castle. There's a track past the woodcutter's camp that takes you there.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you. I have one more question. Did you recognize anyone?
Did you recognize anyone there? Someone from the village, maybe?
No. Like I said, it was dark. All I could see was shadowy figures moving around.
Did you hear any familiar voices?
No. But I heard girls' laughter, goblets clinking, a piper playing. It sounded just like any feast.
What do you make of this poaching that's been going on?
Oh, now we're going into the other dialogue. Okay. That'll be everything.
That's all I need.
Thank you, bye. What about Margaret herself? Can I not talk to Margaret? Find out if Margaret knows something about Hannikin Hare. Yeah, seriously. Let me talk to her. Why am I sneaking? Where horse? Alright. We just need to go around the inn. And back up towards the Master Huntsman place. So, just through here and around. There she is. Margaret! I'd rode past you once already. I don't know why you never ended up actually going to the house, but here we are. Hello there.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I have questions! Poacher trouble.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Elena if you're determined.
I've already
That
seen
old
her.
Gossip will tell you all there is to know.
Okay, tell me about Hannikin Hare.
I'd like to ask you about Hannikin Hare.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about that.
Reputation lost. Everything leads back to you.
Thing is, every time I spoke to someone about Hare, they always ended up talking about you.
But I don't.
You
Talk
aren't
to
to
me.
blame for anything, is that it? Well, I am willing to believe you, but you do know more than you're telling, and I need to hear it.
Very well.
Nice.
You're right. And what would you like to know about Hare?
Everything. Give me a long list of dialogues. What went on between you and Hare?
How were things between you and Hare back then?
There was nothing between us.
Oh, okay.
Hannikin Hare impressed my father with all his talk of noble blood, but I couldn't stand him.
I mean, to be fair, you were kind of just
And then
promised
it
to
made
him,
me
right?
want
You
to
didn't
run
actually have a
away.
So
relationship.
you didn't want him? I only asked because I've heard differently.
That's village talk.
Yep, of course.
Of course, folk gossip. Mostly they just want to hurt Nicholas.
Okay. Is Hannikin Hare guilty?
Did Hare really commit the murder?
Who
God
knows?
in heaven, how should
Exactly,
I
yeah,
know?
who knows? How would we know?
Anyway, it doesn't matter now.
That remains to be seen.
True enough. You met in the woods recently, didn't you?
What did you talk about in the woods with Hannikin Hare?
I see Betty's mouth's been busy.
Always.
Don't blame her. I had to work hard to weasel it out of her.
Not really,
Now tell
but
me.
okay.
Oh, all right. Well, it seems Hannikin Hare's exile has addled his brain. He told me he'd go off with me, that he still loves me and nonsense like that.
And what about you?
Never liked him,
What
apparently.
do you mean? I
Yeah.
was so shocked, I couldn't even scream.
Is that all he told you?
He said if I change my mind, I'm to hang a garland of forget-me-nots on the house and wait for him at that place of ours.
Okay, where's that? Where did you see him?
Where was it you saw him exactly?
I wish I could tell you. The whole thing was like a fever dream. I almost got lost trying to get out of the forest. Even if I remembered, it wouldn't be any use to you. Hannikin Hare moves through the forest like a ghost. He knows every tree root off by heart.
Okay, hang that garland on the lodge.
I want you to hang that garland on the lodge.
But I don't want to go anywhere with him.
You don't have to go anywhere. But tell me, where's that secret meeting place of yours?
On the way to Ujits.
Okay. Okay,
That
so
down
everything leads back to
beneath by the great
Ushitz.
big beech tree. Right next to the wayside shrine. There's a lovely view there, you see.
And what time will he be waiting there for you?
At dawn. What are you going to do to Hare?
I'm only going to talk.
The main thing
Or
is
I
that we
want
all
to
get
only
sorted
talk.
out.
If he attacks
That's
me,
all
that's
that
on
matters,
him.
Isn't it?
I suppose so. Very well, then. I'll hang the garland for you.
Why do I get the feeling I just set myself up on a timed quest?
That'll be everything.
Goodbye.
Alright, bye. No one told me when to meet the guy. Find them, or explore the clearing where it all went on, or meet up with him. D is explore the clearing. B is meet up with him. I get the feeling that I might have missed a few steps, but that's fine. So let me go and grab the quest. I can go check out the clearing, and then I can double back to the meeting area. I think that's a good idea. Hey, Divish. How are you doing?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
There's a big blue banner above your head that tells me there's a DLC quest. What's happening with Pribyslavitz?
Can I be of service to you, Sir Divish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Pribyslavitz.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment. I sent a man to Pribyslavitz. My locator, Marius.
Okay. Locator?
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
Okay, well that's a thought. Why Pribyslavitz?
Why Pribyslavitz of all places?
Pribyslavitz.
Because
I'm never
it's
going to
been
pronounce it
lying
right.
fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmetic years ago. It's about time that changed.
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes.
Okay, sounds fun.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long since.
Well, I can't help but notice
You've no
the
objection,
quest
I
is
could go look
called
for it.
Lost in the Woods.
I'd appreciate that.
So I
He
can...
probably just got
I have a
tired.
pretty good idea why he hasn't
But
come back
I'd be
yet.
happier if you checked it out. Goodbye.
Alright. I hope that's not timed, and you don't want to talk to me anymore. So that means... What now? Go back up to... Pribyslavitz? Okay. Maybe on the way back to Skalitz I can go and swing around there. In which case I should head north, like I said, investigate the clearing, and then double back to meet up with Hannikin. Okay, well I'm at the clearing, where the sounds of merriment were coming from. This is probably it right here. What clues will I find by being here? I don't want to talk to the dog. Am I finding clues out here? What am I supposed to locate? I found the tent, or sorry, the camp. Did I accidentally trigger something that I shouldn't have, or what? I'm at the clearing now. What am I looking for? So there's actually a patch of land right here, where it tells me I can start digging. In which case I'll be happy to do so. I just ran around looking at every little thing in this area, and I was like, oh, what about this pile of dirt? Well, here we are. Okay, so definitely illicit activities happening. So that happened. Optional, find the Talmberg poachers. That kind of sounds like I need to go around talking to people in Talmberg before meeting up with Hare, right? Hopefully I have enough time to do that. I think so. I just need to get back to town. And I was this close to killing this Hare myself. Funny. All this talk about poaching and hares. Okay, so basically, I'm up here right now. I need to head back down the path and it'll lead me straight to Talmberg. You there, what can you tell me? Nothing, okay. Anyone else want to talk to me? Maybe some people at the inn? Maybe the innkeeper will tell me some information. I need to find the Talmberg poachers. This is not the innkeeper. You're not going to know anything. Hello, people gathered around a table. Would you like to speak? No. Well, you can talk.
I'm
glad to see you too, but you won't talk to me about the relevant stuff. Marta.
God save.
Okay.
Good luck, then.
None of you are actually willing to talk. Home of the Baths.
I'm honored that a
I have
such as
never
you
seen you
takes an
before
interest in me.
in my life. About the
I hear
poachers.
there's been trouble with poachers recently.
I don't have time to talk to strangers.
Oh.
Good day to you. See you later.
Well, that's suspicious.
God be with you.
That's very suspicious. Do you have something on you? Do you have anything on you that would show me? I guess I can take a key. Do you live around here? You're very suspicious, sir. Maybe I have to wait till nighttime to follow you. Okay, private area. Hi.
I hear there's been...
I don't have time. God be with you.
Yeah, you're very suspicious. I'm gonna have to watch you at night or something. But if I wait till night, I'm gonna miss the meeting with the guy. Which I don't want either. What key did I pick up? I just picked up a key from him, but where does that lead? Does he have a house in town? He works here, Tom of the Baths, so maybe he has a house. Well, it turns out there's a shack at the end of the bathhouse area that seems to have a lot of meat, and I can interact with it. So maybe now he'll be willing to talk to me? He actually walked off in this direction not too long ago. I was checking, like, various houses in the village. No one had any new information, so... This has been a bit of a wild goose chase, admittedly. Where'd he go? Came out in this direction, I think. Tom of the Baths, where are you? I saw you not too long ago. There he is. He's the guy in white. Are you willing to talk to me now? Please? About the
I hear
poachers.
there's been trouble with poachers recently.
I don't have time to talk. Take care now.
The answer is no. So in the end, I had absolutely no luck with the Talmberg citizens as far as finding the poachers go. So I'm just going to go off to that clearing and see what we uncover, because I have no idea what I'm looking for. Okay, here we are. Seems like a spot for an ambush. Do we know the time of day this is supposed to happen at? Do we know when this is supposed to happen? Oh, hi.
I'm guessing Nicholas won't be joining us.
You are well armored,
Who
sir.
the devil are you?
Didn't you want to meet up with Margaret?
I thought you wanted to meet up with Margaret.
Fortunately, I'm not that much of a fool anymore. I was hoping I'd tempt Nicholas out of his lair. But let's get to the point. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Your voice is much deeper than I imagined. I'm Henry. I'm investigating the poachers.
My name is Henry, and I work for the Master Huntsman.
So are you going to arrest me?
I am.
Okay.
All I ask is that you listen to me first.
I'm open to it. So you're innocent, aren't you? Are you?
Let me guess. You're going to tell me you're innocent?
I wouldn't presume.
True.
I've been poaching on the Divish estate, and I'll take the punishment I deserve. But the crime I was nearly strung up for, that one I didn't commit.
Ah, the one about the murder. Who are you?
Who are you, anyway?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Hanakin Hare of Zalush.
The nobleman?
I used to be. My house became sadly impoverished, and I became the master huntsman at Talmberg.
Gamekeeper turned poacher? I see. That's quite a transformation.
Nicholas gave me no choice.
That's like a police officer turning criminal. What happened to your family line? That's one hell of a question.
What happened to your family?
My father lost his influential friends and the money with them. After his death, I inherited only his debts. There was nothing for it but to sell off all our possessions, see to my sister's welfare, and manage as best I could.
That sounds a rough deal.
Believe it or not, I never cared for the life of a nobleman. I spent my youth running free, hunting in the woods.
What happened between you and Nicholas?
What happened between you and Nicholas?
I was falsely accused of murder. Henry of Lipa visited Talmberg, and the morning after the banquet in his honor, one of his men was found dead.
And didn't they have any cause to suspect you?
That's just it. They did. At the banquet, I got into a fight with the man.
Ah, unfortunate. Who was Henry of Lipa?
I know Sir Hanush of Lipa. Was Sir Henry his father?
Indeed.
Yep, makes sense.
He was on his way to Rattay to take charge of the fiefdom for young Sir Hans Capon.
Also makes sense. Why'd you fight?
Why did you get into a fight with him?
The fall of the House of Zalush was the work of the Lords of Lipa, and that fellow took great delight in reminding me of it.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
And then what?
Nicholas began to pull strings. Several people came forward as witnesses to say they saw me with the fellow later that night.
Why would he have done that?
He
to
wanted
frame
rid
him?
of me.
Yeah.
We were both in love with the same lass, you see, and Margaret is his wife today. But back then, there was no question which of the two of us would win her. I was the huntsman of noble blood, and Nicholas was just plain Nick. Her father's preference was clear.
I see. Do you know who did it? Probably Nicholas or a hired goon.
Do you know who did kill the man?
No. He was found in a ditch with his neck broken. He could have tripped and fallen, all on his own.
Also possible,
that never
yes.
occurred to anyone.
It did. But some people swore they'd seen us jostling on the drawbridge. Of course, that was Nicholas's work.
Did Margaret care for you? Well, she says she didn't.
What did Margaret think of you?
She took me for a fool.
Yep.
She only had eyes for Nicholas, but I didn't see it then.
Oh, so you know that.
In the end, she could have saved me.
How?
She could have told the truth. After the banquet, I was with her. But when they asked her, she said she hadn't seen me that night.
Well, that sucks. How'd you get free?
How did you get out of it?
What leads you to imagine I did?
Your head's still on your
you're
shoulders, so
alive?
you must have escaped somehow.
You got out?
But my name and my family's name has been dragged through the mud.
Fair enough.
For me, that's worse than the sentence waiting for me.
If you say so. But you still managed to get away.
Well, it's true. I had the good fortune to escape from the dungeon.
How? Right.
An interesting story.
I can't complain of boredom. The question is, will anyone believe me?
I will if you tell me how.
And how did it happen?
It's a long story.
I've
got
to
time.
listen.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. But for you to understand, I have to start from the beginning. I was born as Hanakin Hare of Zalush, the eldest son of Sidney of Zalush.
Okay.
My house became sadly impoverished, and I became the master huntsman at Talmberg.
Yes, we've been through this.
Gamekeeper turned poacher.
We've been through this.
I see. That's quite a
Nicholas gave me no choice.
What happened to... We're just here again.
I was falsely accused of murder. Henry of Lipa visited Talmberg, and the morning after the banquet in his honor...
Yeah, we're just reverting, and then what?
And then what?
Nicholas began...
Yeah, this is stuff we've already heard. What?
How did you get out of it?
What leads you to him?
That's not possible.
From the Talmberg dungeon? That can't be done, can it?
It's not too hard when the lord of the castle himself helps you escape.
Really?
So Divish set you free? From his own dungeon?
He couldn't offend Henry, so he had to lock me up.
Oh, okay.
But he trusted me. We were friends, after all. He led me out of the castle in the night. I was given a good horse, and in a couple of days I was in Silesia. And that was the end of it. At least until now.
Okay, fair enough. Even if it's true, there's no proof.
Even if I believed you, there's no proof.
Yeah.
It all happened a long time ago.
I know. But if I didn't believe in my own innocence, I'd have to be crazy to have done what I did.
True.
Why? If I truly were guilty, why would I risk coming back to Bohemia?
Exactly. Your head would come off your shoulders.
Peace as a rich man in the pay of the Jagiellonians.
I don't know what those are.
Only a fool would come back.
Nicholas took everything you had, regardless of your guilt or innocence. I'd say you have more than enough cause to want revenge.
I'm not like him. Anyway, you're right. I don't have any proof of my innocence. All I can give you is my word.
Alright.
This is one of the most insane stories I've heard.
This is pretty nutty, yes.
That doesn't surprise me.
But something tells me you're speaking the truth, Anakin Hare.
Thank you. And if you want to help me, come to the old mine gallery in Broad Woods.
I'll be there.
Okay, well, I just failed the other quest.
I have a plan.
Cherchez la
but I need
femme.
some help.
Okay. One quest turns into another. Meet Anakin Hare by the Mine Gallery. Once again, still on the way to Uzhitz. I'm actually just going to call it right here in this case, because I've been dragged all over the map already today, from one side to the other. So, next episode, we're going to talk to Anakin Hare on the way to Uzhitz, hopefully make our way to Uzhitz, and then we will see where that leads us from there. So, I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today, and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great day, thank you for watching, we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.